just 35103, 1185.
103?
75103, I'm getting 1185 for, hold on there. Vehicle going to be 1124, 50 southbound 215 south of Warren Show.
Okay, 15397. 15397, lead center.
No see.
Well, after you have a 1030 under copy.
Okay, thank you.
You're pretty showing on probation. It does not say what they're on probation for.
Copy. Thank you. Show 151.
151?
151, can you start me at 1185 for a Jetta sedan, to be 15 northbound, south of the border.
Nine copy 1185, northbound 15 south of Devore for a Volkswagen Jetta. Just confirm, are you northbound 215 or northbound 15 south of the town?
And Elm Street.
Northbound 15, north of Glen Ellen.
Super, thank you.
Okay, guys. Thanks, Paul. We're just getting on scene of a possible fatal traffic collision. At least major injuries, at very least. Fulton PD has the roads closed here. Their mate team is doing scans right now, scanning the scene. So we're gonna arrive on scene and get this figured out. Good, please. How's it going? Good to see you again. Okay, let's see what I can get from the other side. Let's see where we can go. You know what? I'm gonna move my truck to the other end of the parking lot to get those shots. I'm just gonna put you guys up front with me. I'm not gonna take you off the camera. I'm just gonna put the tripod away. Hi, Summer. Oops. I hate you guys.
Commercial fire alarm, medic truck 221 at Pro Tires, 444, North Waterman Avenue, between North Interocean Avenue and North Waterman Avenue.
For a highway van at Sussex Hills will be seen 30 East 10 east of Etiwanda. The dark colored Toyota Camry unknown plate that was following RRP. Parties are separated in code 4, TMD 453 at 2017.
Okay. Let's see how this goes, guys. They don't got no tape on this side. Let's get another shot of the truck from down this way, and then we'll head out here. Okay, let's start heading out of here. Turn my light. Okay. Car was that on? That was on A.
5513.
New person, medic engine 224, North 8th Street, and West Highland Avenue.
Hey guys, welcome in. Sorry, I just was able to look at comments getting back in. So this is going to be on the south side of Colton, Lockadina and La Loma, right by the 215 in Lockadina. It's a two-vehicle traffic collision. Actually occurred around 5-ish sometime during 5 o'clock. Let me see what the exact time was that I got from it.
12323, we took all the vehicles off at Citrus.
213.
Yeah, this came out. Let me just check pulse point to make sure that's the same. I didn't get the SD card out, did I?
Rancho 10110.
Go ahead.
Rancho 10110, just for information in case anyone calls it in, there's a ped walking on the right shoulder, upbound 18, approaching the beat 10 beat boundary.
Yeah, so it occurred just before 5 o'clock.
Can I copy info in case anyone calls? 101, can I copy if anyone calls in? There's a pedestrian on the Highway 18 at the B10 boundary going upbound. If anyone calls in, but they're not the unit traffic.
Thank you.
123 is 510. And 10110. Could you advise the mile marker for where that pedestrian was for the B10 boundary? 3101?
123-101, code 4. There should be negative match.
Hit 4.
106, I copy the log. I'm in the area attempting to locate.
And 106-10-4, I just got off the phone with the ERP. They're requesting contact. They're going to be at the Carl's Jr. Popeyes off of the 10 and Waterman.
I copy that. Show 10110.
10110, go ahead.
Rancho 10110. It's a white male adult wearing blue clothing, approaching mile marker 11.68, just south of that.
10110, I copy. It's going to be a white male, blue clothing. It's going to be approaching mile marker 11.68.
Inside investigation, medic truck 224, 781, West 24th Street, between North G Street and North 8th Street.
So at least one person was pronounced deceased at the scene and is awaiting for coroner's arrival. Unknown amount of other occupants were transported. A beer bottle was seen at the scene with an evidence marker, meaning it's somehow associated to the crash, or at least believed to have come from the crash. There's at least one party deceased and still on scene inside the white pickup truck. Let me go grab my memory card real quick.
Difficulty breathing, medic engine 78, medic 478, 17220, Baseline Avenue, between Mango Avenue and West Baseline Road.
I wanted
102, you have traffic?
That's 102, affirm. 180 is in the log, you can show me 98.
102, I copy. 180 is in the log, thank you.
And welcome in, Ron. Sorry, I'm just seeing your comments now. If you guys are new here, I can't really read comments very well outside the vehicle. The only way I could read comments is if I pull up my YouTube video on my phone. And when I'm on an active scene, it's a little hard to pull up my phone. So.
Correction, the vehicle just hit Baseline and Waterman at 8:38.
For some reason, of course I grabbed the wrong memory card.
716, I copy. You were UTL, and then there was a blockhead for the vehicle based on Waterman.
You can see the video of the fatal from last night. That's on my YouTube now.
106, I copy. I'm out of position for that. If there's any of the units that's in position.
106, I copy, out of position. If any is in position for that.
Difficulty breathing. Medic engine 261, 214, North Grove Street, between Central Avenue and North Grove Apartment. Access road.
At the college junior, UG on the RP, you can put the thing like that.
Residential alarm. Medic truck 71, 17293, Lakeview Court, between Blanchard Avenue and No Cross Street. Hard problem. Medic engine 224, Highland Avenue and North Bell Street.
101, go ahead.
101 on X-ray 9676865.
I copy X-ray 9676865.
Ooh. Ooh.
Animal bites. Medic engine 71, Medic squad 71, Juniper Avenue and Bidwell Lane.
I want 216 for animals.
216, go ahead.
220 would be 8, Union King Henry 981.
I copy 8 Union King Henry 981. What's the 1020?
The westbound Highland, just east of the...
Psychiatric problem 91, Medic engine 212, 337, Kelly Lane, Unit A, between West H Street and West G Street. Seizure victim Delta 2, Medic squad 67, Medic engine 67, 12836, 12th Street, Unit 66, between No Cross Street and 11th Street.
Securing 10 Spring 2013 BMW. Gray color.
216 time?
216, 28 of 8 Union King Henry 91. Return 1036 Spring 2013 BMW. Out of SCSD.
10-5-6, copy. Negative lit up yet. We're approaching Mount Vernon, still eastbound. I'm going to wait for an additional unit.
I copy negative lit up yet. Approaching Mount Vernon, going eastbound.
Allergic reaction Delta 2, Medic engine 172-8766, Pine View Court, between Fair Oaks Court and Pine View Court. Assault, Medic engine 283, Medic ambulance 282A at 2113, second lane, between South Lakewood Drive and Southwest Lane, scene clear for law enforcement.
216, I copy still eastbound, just west of Western, near Inland Center.
Team 7, can you confirm he's eastbound or westbound?
Yeah.
216, confirm we're going eastbound or westbound.
Going the wrong way then.
35, my apologies, westbound Highland.
216, I copy westbound Highland.
Zebra 2097.
Sure. Let's see if we get a pursuit right now.
Residential alarm, Medic truck 71, 17293, Lakeview Court, between Blanchard Avenue and No Cross Street.
Do you want to see if they can stop? Vehicle 3 to you.
216, I copy vehicle building. 216, cleared.
5, 216, that's an April.
All units stand by the cleared.
Residential alarm, medic engine 78, 17293, Lakeview Port, between Blanchard Avenue and No Cross Street.
I just want to be on the launch pad.
216 1090. 02002 2 1090.
You can call out driver for the vehicle.
216 can call us driver 6 in the vehicle.
Traffic collision, medic engine 201, medic ambulance 205, South Eucalyptus Avenue, and East Rialto Avenue.
I copy driver of the vehicle to the forecast.
Now, suicidal. 264 19th Street. 2049.
All victim Delta 4, medic engine 71, medic squad 71, 17384, Civil Court, between No Cross Street and Tamarind Avenue. Animal Bodies, medic truck 71, Cypress Avenue, and Pinewood Street.
Lieutenant begin with 201.
Hi, Jacob. 201.
With South Eucalyptus, East Rialto,
Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Corey.
Medic engine 621.
We just left a
Traffic collision,
fatal,
medic ambulance 201, South Eucalyptus Avenue,
we just left a
and
fatal
Rialto
two-car
Avenue.
crash here in Colton. So we are now going to head up to San Bernardino. I'm going to, might get some fuel.
Accepted. ETA 20 minutes.
Definitely get my drink. see what else we got going. Right now, CHP is on a felony stop in Westwood area. I forgot my Apple Watch today, so my wrist feels naked.
Code 4, vehicle clear, we'll have 4 change. Awesome, medication.
People 11, I copy, code 4, vehicle clear, 4 detained, all units, no number traffic, QB, 630, 20.
Unknown medical aid, medic truck 261, S route market 560, West Stewart Avenue, between West Stewart Avenue and North Eureka Street. Animal Market, medic engine 71, Cypress Avenue, and Pinewood Street.
Yeah, it's not good. Problem is, people either don't know how to drive and they're oblivious, or they drive stupid and they speed and just drive recklessly. That's the biggest issue. I mean, the amount of vehicles that you see driving over 100 miles an hour now, ridiculous. I don't know how your roads and how stuff is over in New Zealand, but here we have some crazy drivers. They literally, like, put it this way, our CHP, our highway patrol here, introduce brand new vehicles that are specially marked Durangos, which are uncommon for CHP to be using very often, and in order to catch, quote, from the chief of CHP, quote, video game-like driving. So people are out here driving like they would in GTA, and it's reckless. And that's how we end up with so many fatalities every year, is because people are driving crazy fast with no regard to anybody else around them.
451, 180 for block steady.
151, that could be 180 for block steady.
I mean, we see it plenty here on just the things I cover, and I don't cover everything. There's everything. There's things going on all the time.
Information being on China, Copy 2 times 2, the left of 2 for my own, a dark blue or black Chevrolet Silverado surveillance lanes, heading vehicles off of 28 out of Hammett on 03103.
Speaking of the specially marked Durangos, I think that's one all the way up in the far left lane.
I copy that, okay.
I think the Village 91. What is it represented? The total area. Number. 216 last word 6617 6617.
I copy, thank you very much.
I copy, will be much.
Difficulty for you. Medication 177, Gerald Garden, 9942, Highland Avenue, Unit 139, between Baraka Place and Cambridge Avenue. West Main, Medic Engine 71, Medic Squad 78, 7725, Palo Verde Avenue, between Blue Avenue and Fairfax Street.
Search 61, are you calling me with PD?
Crazy people. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. They don't either value themselves or they don't value the people that are on the road around them. Especially with our increase in drunk driving. Every day we'll see a DUI crash. We have a program out here that runs for all of the high schools and whatnot about this time during prom season, called Every 15 Minutes. And the local law enforcement for that high school and fire departments, pretty much everybody in like this field comes together, puts on a mock DUI crash out in front or at the high school, and they actually have students act out the part. So they'll have one of the students that got killed in the crash, they'll have a couple students injured and they'll get transported and flown to a hospital. They'll have one or two of the other high school students as DUI drivers, and they get arrested and they get taken to the jail, and they're shown how the jail works and all that. It's a really interesting program, and a lot of people, like, I'm sure you're thinking it and you're like, whoa, that's crazy you guys do that. But it's to cause that shock. It's so people look at it and be like, oh, I don't want that to be me. And it's fairly effective as far as what I could see. But if you get bored and you want to watch some, even if you go watch them now, just look up Every 15 Minutes. I don't even know. If you just look up Every 15 Minutes, you'll get plenty of those videos. And a lot of some of these schools and departments and everything, they go all out. Like most of them, they'll have like the fire department show up. They'll have them cut the people out of the car. They'll bring in like junk cars that are already crashed. And they'll have makeup artists come in and do all of the
32 by electronic clearing in 1125 330 at mile marker 39.
They'll do all the makeup and stuff to make it all gory and like somebody actually got hurt. And it's a really interesting and shocking experience.
Parties reporting 1125 object is the BO line, so we didn't get any further.
You want the exit 78, cancel.
But yeah, go ahead, check some of those videos out. What most of the schools do is they do it every 2 years, and when they do it, they invite the juniors and seniors, because those are the ones that have license, those are the ones that's driving, and they're the ones that are going to go to prom and hopefully not drink, but chances are they might. So they'll bring about this juniors, and then what's even crazier, so that all happens on day one. Now day two, they come back and they go as far as they'll go like the students' parents. They go as far and they simulate to the parents what it's like to be notified that their kid died in a car accident or that their kid got arrested for DUI in a fatal crash. And so then they go through that whole process, and then they go to a hotel so that the parents know what it feels like to like go through that, unfortunately. And it's a shocker to everyone involved. And then the next day at school, they actually hold a mock funeral. And they have all the students that participated as people that died in a DUI crash. And then usually they'll have like a big speaker come up. When I did it, we had a guy come up and he talked about how he lost his wife and 3 kids. I think it was 3 kids. All in a fatal crash involving a drunk driver. He lost them all 3 in a DUI crash. But yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people, I mean, like, we get a lot of people, they'll watch my videos and stuff, and they're like, you shouldn't be showing this. And honestly, I blur everything because I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want videos taken down. I don't want families pissed off at me. I'll blur stuff. But I'm also kind of on the side of, I think people should see the consequences of drunk driving, distracted driving, and, like, just reckless driving. But, you know, some of these kids, that's what it takes in order to get them to see the bigger picture. I mean, especially with these kids, like, a lot of times they just got into drinking. I mean, they're not even legally supposed to be drinking, but they just started drinking, and they don't know how it affects them. And they, oh, you know what, I'm fine, I'm good, I can drive. And it's always the DUI drivers that survive. Not always, but most of the time, at least. Where is my others? I'm gonna just put my card in the 7-Eleven now. Yeah, it's that fine line. It's really hard. I just kind of look at it as I wouldn't want to see the video of my family member like that. And I get that, like, oh, you need to show the crashes, which I'll show the banged up vehicles, you know, and, like, patients being transported and stuff like that. But, again, it's just that fine line of, like, show but not show too much. But it just goes back to all these kids and even adults, for this matter, thinking they're invincible. Okay, let me pump some gas real quick. I'll be right back. Summer, shush. Why are you so fucking loud?
Vehicle fire, medic engine 73, 8535, Cherry Avenue, between Arrow Route and Valencia Avenue.
Medic 130 for Center. Total expectations you wanted to.
Stand by until prompted.
Vehicle fire, medic squad 73, 8535, Cherry Avenue, between Arrow Route and Valencia Avenue.
Okay, I will be back.
Last data year, call sign from 380.
Again, I'm gonna warn you. Turn your volume down. She's gonna get really loud here in a minute. So,
Vehicle 106 looking for eastbound Green Spot, east of Santa Paula.
don't say I didn't warn you.
Do you want me to just follow to the R or?
106, can you advise?
106, I'm 11 to 10, about 5 or 10 out from the R. Taking code 5 for now.
I can King 70 copy.
He pulled over. We're going to be on.
Can you advise the final 1020?
He said the 1020 I initially put out. R is 21. Oh, that's 6 I copy all of them.
106 copy that out to King 7.
King 5 outlet deck.
King 5 out with King 7.
See? Told you. Told you she's allowed.
21611.
Don't encourage her, Roger. Don't encourage her. Are you gonna come out and say hi to her?
Bernardino 41, we copy, cancel.
Yeah, she's a counter surfer. You can't leave food out. We have to, like, puppy-proof our
Hard
house.
problem Delta 4, medic squad 65, medic engine 61, 13151.
There's one time where my buddy Robert, he was in our chat last night. We just went by Taco Bell, and then we got a pursuit. And so we went to the pursuit, got out, filmed the termination and everything. We come back, man, she was chowing down on the Taco Bell. She was chowing down. She ate all the Taco Bell except for my stuff. She knew what I ordered, so she didn't eat any of my stuff. But she ate all of Robert's stuff. Okay, I'll believe it when I see it, though. We had a fatal over on La Cadena.
Engine 228, 3850, East Atlantic Avenue, Unit 266, between East Atlantic Avenue and East Atlantic Avenue.
You are going to fix that, right?
Chest pain, medic engine 214 at Jasmine Typrazine 1091, South Mount Vernon Avenue, between South Santo Antonio Drive and South Central Points Drive.
21497 device status enabled.
Probably not. You gotta come see my new boots, Roger. I got boots. I got new shoes. I got the ones like you have that have the zipper on the side. Now I just need longer socks so that they don't like rub on my ankles. So no, Roger's not lying. She could be a troublemaker. The thing is too is she knows when she's in trouble. Like we'll show up and we won't even notice that she got anything. She'll give herself away. She'll be like, oh. She's like, guys, you know how much you love me, right? I'm the bestest dog in the whole world, right? And you wouldn't do anything to me, right? And she starts giving us all this love and affection. That's how you know she took something outside. Once we get stopped at staging, I'll show you a video of her hauling stuff out the doggy door. She's hilarious, though.
King 5, your party is clear.
What are you
King 7,
huffing about?
27 last August. My name is DOB is returning to a 27 number of yellow 4624.
I'm trying to get Roger to come out. He said he would. I still need to get that Viva La Boba. Summer is 5.
Of course.
Yeah, Summer is 5 years old. Winter, the Husky, is is 6 years old. Yeah, she's, as far as what we could tell, again, I didn't get her as a puppy. We got her when she was like 1. I mean, yeah, still a puppy, but not like puppy face. So we're just kind of going off what the vet said they think she is. So they think she's like 1.
Prepare, please. Thank you.
You requested to be logged off. I couldn't cover your phone today.
One and two. Can you 45 me out and 151 as well? Prepare.
1 and 2, okay, bye. Q14, go ahead.
14. 9798. All doors are locked in the
She was a rescue dog. She just showed up in my backyard one day. She's a Belgian Malinois. The short-haired, the short-haired German Shepherd type dog. But yeah, she's a Belgian Malinois. And the more I learned about her breed, and the more I still learn about her breed, they're all the same. All of them. They all have the same like activities that they do and the same things they get in trouble for. And like, I don't know, I watch videos and I'm like, oh, that is such a thing that Summer does. Like happy chomps. She does little happy chomps when she gets really excited. Huh. You get a little happy chomps. You smile. Huh. You're a good girl, though.
Seven, your party's up with there.
Exactly. They're extremely smart, and then they get bored, so they're like, you know what? I'm gonna go get into trouble. The snappy snaps. Let me find the video of her stealing stuff. There's a video somewhere in here. It's been a minute. Right when we moved into the house we're at now, and
Subject pleading Delta 4, Medic Engine 221, 247, East Kingston, between North Allen Street and North Waterman Avenue.
15, a white Kia sedan and a gray Ford Fusion. Looks like the Ford exited a Waterman and the unknown DSK on the Kia. 28 on the Kia Nitros, Edward,
she goes,
155.
yep, I'm gonna take that.
Out of Oakland. I think for the QB 666 when I was 20.
And then we have...
What's the copy?
What's some other ones? Here's her taking a box of cereal from the trash outside.
Take the second ambulance. No say why.
Here's her taking another bag of something outside. Oh, here's a good video up close of her. Oh no, that was when she was eating something out of the sink.
And information being is on a witness broadcast for 1183. A Valiant speeder. Two vehicles, unknown description, negative blocking, possibly in the Department Police Department. Being further KBB 5632.
Here's her looking to see if there's anything in the sink for her to steal.
Information being
I know there's one of her taking out like a whole box of Nerds ropes.
San Francisco on 8 Ida Nora 109. It's a character on a 2017 Land Rover. Nothing further to be visit here 21.
But yeah, those are just some of the videos I have of her stealing stuff.
Information for you is on a Husky violation. I'm looking now. East 6 for a black Tesla 9 William Edward Victor 225. Vehicle last seen in the HOV lane with a 2-3-year-old sitting in the front passenger lap. Please stay with the car on Ontario, East 6 east of Mountain. AMD 453
Carbon monoxide alarm, medic engine 174, investigator 2150-9350, the Resort Parkway, unit 6717, between Traffic Circle and Tranquility Drive.
Medic engine 541 with AMI medical. For person down. 30-year-old male. At 26473, 2673,
Medic Truck 203, Medic Ambulance 203, Medic Squad 203, 230, West Winslow Avenue, between North Apple Avenue and North Palm Avenue.
Even at 90.
Thanks, Corey. It was great talking with you as well. Almost forgot what she sounded like on the radio.
123-1.
Hello,
15
101, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, about time you turned radio on.
It was on the first time.
When you were there off of Lacadena, I was trying to get a hold of you, and you weren't.
Oh yeah, my radio was down there. One of the channels was pissing me off, so I just turned it down.
Right. See how you are?
Sorry, I didn't think anybody would be hitting me up on the radio.
I never know. Gotta be in Redlands at by 10:30, so.
Copy that. Welcome in, welcome in. Good evening.
Medic 51.
Unknown medical aid, medic engine 178, Foothill Boulevard, and Haven Avenue.
Boston traffic at 380. Q16, can you stop by just one landline? Q16, go ahead.
I have a pursuit here going down southbound.
Southbound 215.
Just past 2nd Street is a slow pursuit, but it didn't seem like they were pulling over, so. But I don't know, let's see what the CHP says.
I know answer for callback.
Q16, I've also passed your marriage for pursuit for another.
And then exit Inland Center.
License status pending automated absence was withheld, FTA suspended or revoked with service needed. TMDC.
They were going up off the off ramp.
Overdose Delta 3, medic engine 213, medic squad 211 at Trailer Grand Terrace 1699, East Washington Street, Building 32, Unit 2198, between South Meadow Lane and East Washington Street.
Look who's pulling up. Who is that? Who is that?
Sick person Delta 1, medic engine 72, medic squad 72, 9996, Riverside Avenue, between Rosemary Drive and Hunter Street.
Well, hello! Oh, you missed me. Hello, girlie. Oh, yes. Yes, I missed you too. A little troublemaker. Yeah. Wish you were out of that car, huh? Oh, run around and go chase some cars. Where's Kitty? Yeah.
Medic engine 214, guys, recommending you on place medic engine 213.
You're giving me a French kiss. Yeah. Uh-oh, what's this?
Yeah, come for 214.
Back up, you break. Medic engine 213, you cancel.
You missed me?
Yeah.
123, 101.
I almost came out last night, but my fucking back hurt.
23, 101, I copy.
Jessica's back's hurting her again.
Overdose Delta 3, Medic Engine 214 at Trailers Grand Terrace, 1699, East Washington Street, Building 32, Unit 2198, between South Meadow Lane and East Washington Street.
However, there's a 26 that I'm turning around for. 330 south.
So that was a paid off lock meter? I figured it was. Because that happened at like 4:30.
458. It's pulse points. But yeah,
I
saw that they posted on their Instagram that it was closed.
Was it?
North
So I
Canal
was like,
Drive,
that's
between
probably going to be a
State
fatal or
Street
something.
and
So
Mill Cross Street,
I was like,
seems clear
maybe
for law
it'll still be there
enforcement.
3 hours later or 2 hours later.
Was it?
Mhm.
Just take your photos, mark your shit. What are they waiting on?
It comes
Corner.
14.
Damn.
Unless they're going to do all their documentation first and then call coroner. So I don't know.
Cross Street 214, reach the nose, that's the listed charge. Do we have PD in?
I don't know. It was one sports car, like I think it was a Charger
Yeah.
or Challenger. Let me see.
Yeah, I didn't rewind you.
Yeah, that's affirmative. We'll stay at this point.
I copy, break. Next, let's see those publication.
Yeah, so that's a Challenger.
There's a Mustang. Zoom in on, can you zoom in on that door? Right to that panel? Right there.
I don't think that says Mustang. That looks like a Dodge.
Was it head on then?
Well,
or rear into the back?
I think what happened was he either went to make a U-turn or he pulled out in front. And there's one person deceased in the truck.
Oh, in the truck?
Yeah, the truck's where the
T-bone?
deceased was. Yeah, I mean, flipped over the
bed.
bed. But yeah, there.
Wow, that's kind of surprising. That it must have been an older person.
It had a whole ladder rack and everything on it.
Unless
I hear myself.
Yeah, isn't it weird? Hearing yourself twice.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Go ahead.
See, look, just looking at it, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, something like went through the back window, but I don't see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, it was who do you think was at fault?
Iris Drive, between
pickup.
Cypress Avenue and Pepper Avenue.
He might have had a medical emergency and went right in.
Well,
If there's an older person.
in the video here,
Uh-huh.
there's
214 copy.
tire treads going out.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I have a better shot of it. There's like tire treads here, and it looked like he was here, and he went to make a U-turn or something.
Oh, and he just got bam.
Yeah, and then got.
Just pushed him right over to the side. Injuries of the other car?
No idea.
You didn't see nobody.
I mean, I showed up 3 hours later, so I don't know if they transported or anything. I could probably play back the audio. Let me see.
You play back the audio?
Motorcycle, high speeds over 120.
Let's see.
Who's that?
It's Copper.
I thought you were going to have a little pursuit coming off of baseline medical center area.
Airship, maybe getting off the fence, going by.
I can request my request by exiting this.
1 Right here, then.
This street here going eastbound. Between 12, 28 can be 19, Union 9924. Vehicles lit up, we're going to be on the right shoulder. Just do this.
Hi, copy. Can I attach my to it?
Keep it open. Except those in the wall, all units down to you.
Okay. David 12 years 23 turning to an 09 Yamaha, lost the balance for subvessels showing out of Moreno Valley.
Nothing. Josh finally got his car registered.
Oh, I did?
Yep, finally got license plates. He actually did all the work himself.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
That's good.
But yeah, so I got license plates on it. He had to replace. He ended up having to replace the wheel bearings too in the front wheel bearings. So he replaced those. But yeah, he took it in. They passed everything, and then he went to the DMV the next day and got it all taken care of. But besides that, nothing else is going on.
50,000 later.
He's like $18,000 into vehicles right now.
Okay, what's wrong with your paw? Why you keep licking on your paw? Oh, you got a bone. Oh, let me see.
There, Roger, see your bone.
Let me see it. Let me see.
Oh,
that's what that is. Oh, hey. That's my finger. That's my finger. Let go.
Say, give me that bone. It's mine.
Yeah. I want to chew.
Medic engine 202, medic ambulance 202.
She's like, Roger, you could go home now.
I know, right? Okay, I see you. See ya.
Pilot Avenue between North Cross Street and North Casters Avenue.
You like my my rail thief suspect?
Finally caught him.
Well, see, I don't think according to everybody in the comments, and like, because I had a couple engineers and stuff in the comments, apparently he's not the problem. He's just a transient that just saw a box over there and was like, okay, and took off with the box. He's not the one that actually.
Freeway.
From what they were saying is that they'll get on here, they'll drop them off somewhere right here, they sneak onto the train, they'll open up the containers on the way up the Cajon, and then they'll sabotage the train somehow to like get the brakes to start, or they'll disconnect one of the air brakes, and they'll get the train to stop. And so then they unload the packages off the train into a waiting U-Haul or Sprinter van. So it's like an organized crime type of like setup. So, like, damn, just need to get a thermal imaging drone, fly up on the Cajon Pass.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what they were saying, is they get on here and then they ride it up there and wait until they stop, or they make them stop. And then they even have decoys that'll like be at the back of the train and like distract the railroad police, or they'll light fires up on the Cajon Pass that'll distract them and stuff like that. So this guy, he just kind of got involved and just saw it and was the wrong place, wrong time, grabbed the wrong thing.
go east on 210 from the northbound 15 for Green City Inn at 529 North North 01. Swerving and then we'll
Did you, it looked like they had a good TC on the 259 transitions.
Last night?
I don't know. I see how people read it today.
Northbound?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was on it last night. I got there bright. So fire beat me there. I was in Fontana coming back from a rollover over there. And that one comes out, rollover vehicle blocking the fast lane. I'm like, sweet. So I haul ass and I'm trying to get there and fire beats me there. Fire shuts the freeway down. I'm like, so when they were setting up cones and flares and everything, I'm like, cool, maybe they're going to let us go. Because San Bernardino was slammed. We had a fatal last night. And that dude slammed into the center divider up on the Cajon Pass and was DOA. And so they were short officers. And so I was like really hoping fire was going to open up the lanes. But no, CHP came up and was like, okay, we'll wait for all the tows. I was stuck there like 45 minutes.
Oh,
It was just like,
did you walk up to where the...
no, I could have killed some time, entertained the stream, but I was like, no, I'm not going to worry about it. It didn't like... It was good damage, but not like anything crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate get stuck in those pursuits or the traffic on an accident or something.
The fatal on the Cajon couldn't have been in a better spot though.
Yeah.
I was able to go get off at Kenwood through the truck bypass, get right on, and it was in the truck bypass. So I just pulled right up on it. I was first there before CHP. I beat CHP bringing it in the brake and everything, and then they're right behind me though.
Yeah.
And then they kind of looked in there. They're like, "Ooh, yep, it's gonna be a 44."
Yeah.
They didn't even like attempt anything. They were like, so he was not in good shape then.
Fire didn't even show.
I mean, fire did. They kind of looked and they go, "Yep."
He must have. His face must have been crushed.
Yeah. I got an interview with the with one of the witness.
Oh yeah.
She saw it happen.
Did you post it? You haven't posted it yet.
I posted on YouTube and TikTok. Instagram's been stupid today.
Yeah.
And my online, like, let me see if they fixed it.
I think I have your TikTok one.
Medics experiencing, which causes... Yeah, see, they still haven't even fixed it. So, Instagram it hasn't posted. But YouTube it has. I'll just show you the actual video so it's not cropped and everything. Yeah, they're like, yep, nope, he's done.
Cole Street, Unit 32B, between University Law Department, Access Road, and Unnamed Access Road.
Speed response today?
Did they start kicking you back or no? Oh.
And what did you see here?
So I was driving on this freeway, second to the right lane, and out of practically nowhere because it's pretty dark, this car just comes out from the right, speeding super fast and just drives straight into the middle of the freeway, and it bounces off of the middle median and it flips, catches on fire, and then the fire went out. There was one other car like on the other side as well. Both of us, I braked really, really hard, turned to the right because it was flipping, so I didn't know if it was going to hit me, so I had to swerve out of the way, and I just stopped, and unfortunately, the car is super red, people pulled over, and I asked them if they're okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, so this is really a tragic, horrible situation.
Did you see the body?
No.
Oh.
But yeah, this is what's supposed to get posted. It has her audio.
So I was driving on this freeway super fast and just drive straight into the middle of the freeway.
But it hasn't posted to Instagram yet.
Oh.
I could like manually do it, but it's kind of.
You stopped doing your voice.
Yeah.
That computer voice thing.
Nobody cares about it. It's a pain in the ass to fucking do. Because then I gotta. In that case, I would have had to spell out Cajon in a different way, and I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. I can get videos out faster, not worrying about it, and then nobody really cares because whatever they say in the voiceover is in the description.
Yeah.
But then I get people, where did this happen? Read the description. When did this happen? Read the description.
That's why I like the getting little interviews so you can just show them for a minute if you wanted to, or just take their...
It was funny because I was standing there and I had my back to her. She was right next to the crash happen. I was just kind of standing there waiting for CHP to see what they were going to do and everything. And then she goes, yeah, he was flying. And then so I kind of turned around and I was talking to her about it, and she was explaining pretty much that. I go, do you mind if I do an interview with you? And she's like, yeah, hold on one second. She turns on her light, brings the mirror down, fixes all her hair and everything.
Yeah. Clean your glasses.
Yeah.
You have to get you that little, like the little mic thing.
Honestly, the switch on my volume control in the camera, it was fucked up. So like the volume was like super high for me, but not as high for her. And like, I don't do enough interviews. I have one of the mics. I use it for real estate all the time.
Yeah. But
my luck, I'll bring it out here, and then one day I'll forget it before going to a job, and then I don't have it. But
we'll get you a second one, or you like give it. Okay, something happens, you forget about that one. And just, do like the what's his name?
Yeah, I have a mic.
I haven't seen him out lately. He must be pretty. Nice.
I know he has me blocked on everything. So he has me blocked on everything. So
I haven't seen much videos.
I thought I saw a video from him the other day that he posted on TikTok. Unless he has you blocked on Instagram too, and that's why you don't see anything.
I don't know.
I see him on TikTok.
I don't know why he would have me blocked. I don't even comment on his shit. I want
you so bad. Because you said, I'm real news at the...
I've seen him since then. But it's like, I want to comment on a lot of this shit, but it's like, that's just...
No, because then you just get blocked and whatever.
Yeah, it's like,
But no, I don't do enough interviews, which I should do more interviews. But I don't do enough to like make that worth it.
Where's his location?
Oh, he's probably at work. I heard you talk to him this week. Because I saw him. He came by.
He's empty promises, man.
Did he tell you anything else of what happened?
That he was supposed to be getting some more money this weekend. And he's gonna pay me this weekend.
Did he tell you about the other car?
He crashed towed too?
No, he crashed it.
He crashed it? What the fuck? Did he ever get tags on it though?
I don't know.
How did he crash it?
Some car was being stupid on the 15 freeway.
Hmm?
Some car was being stupid on the 15 freeway and everything. Cut in front of him and then hit his brakes, and he was too close and into the back of him.
Oh yeah. He didn't have it on video, huh?
No. So now I guess he's using his pastor's car or something. Like the pastor let him borrow a car or something. I don't know.
Messed it up that bad?
Apparently so. I guess it's like overheating. The radiator is punched.
Oh, he just dunked it.
He told me that. I was like,
huh?
He told me that. I was like, what?
You do such bad luck, man. See, I told him once you pay your shit off, then I'll take all the fucking whammies off.
He said, because I was like, have you just given up on the Crown Vic yet? He goes, no, I'm gonna get it back, but I gotta pay Roger first. I'm like, it's probably a good plan.
Yeah, all his troubles will go away. Not that I have anything to do with that stuff, but spiritually wise, I fucking throw a whammy. Voodoo shit. See, Robert found out. He had to pay me. And then all of a sudden, what happened? Boom, he got a job. He started making money now in his own place. So how's this thing running since you got it fixed?
Good. No issues. I gotta get my tires balanced though.
Gotta get them balanced.
Yeah. Look at this house we shot Thursday.
Temecula. Okay. A fucking modular home.
No, it's all concrete.
Is it?
It was, yeah. It was a big ass concrete house. Like, I was looking at it because I was like, damn, I bet their fire insurance is high, but there's nothing to burn on it. The whole outside's concrete and steel.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're probably...
Heat those windows up and radiate heat, freaking burn everything inside.
As long as they keep a defendable space outside.
Yeah.
The problem usually is the ember cast.
Yeah.
Embers landing on a roof or a bush near it or something.
It's nice.
It's a nice house. Like,
What do they want? Like, what, 2.5?
something like that. Like, that's the master closet, master bath,
People walk-in. It's nice bathroom.
double showers.
And really cool. It's a long fucking driveway.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like the only ones up there. Watch.
There's a couple houses around it, but
10 years, that place is up here. Freaking built.
the photos, she was all like worried. She was like, "Oh, I really need good photos on it." Da 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 da. I'm like, okay. So like, we got like good twilight photos.
Oh, yeah.
Inside.
What? That was off the what? The highway?
Yeah, so this was on the west side of the 15, up in the mountains on that side.
What kind of snacks you got?
I got Pringles. I got a little bit of Pringles. I got a ton of pistachios.
Ooh.
You want pistachios?
Yeah.
You want pistachios?
So you got? Where'd you go get your boots at?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah, they're like $40.
Yeah. You got a ton of pistachios. You
No,
bring
no,
up
no,
this
no,
little
no.
tiny bag.
Hold on. I was seeing how much was left in that. Trust me, I got
I got a shitload of pistachios. Bro.
I got a shit ton of
there
pistachios.
You go. There you go. Pistachios.
Pistachios.
Traffic collision, Medic Squad 222, Medic Engine 222, West Baseline Street, and North 8th Street.
Oh, now they request a medical.
Which one's that?
The baseline straight on ramp.
Oh, with the motorcycle?
No, the Chevy SUV versus white sedan has baby in vehicle declined 41 twice.
Oh, it's precautionary for the baby.
Yeah. Oh, and unless is this the same one? Probably.
Summer. Oh, you should have got me with that bone in her mouth. Like, I don't want that.
She's like, I got bone. The fuck? Just when all the pistachios were disappearing over here. All the shells were finally starting to dissipate.
Or they finally got tired and cleaned it up, had somebody clean it up.
Right? They're like, oh man, again.
Somebody commented on their photo.
I saw that, I was like, man, nice.
Difficulty rated, Medic Engine 173 at Camino Hill Apartments, 7951, Wanda Avenue, Unit 104, between Wanda Avenue and Mill Cross Street.
Went to BYU, or no?
CBU?
CD, yeah.
I saw that. What were you there for?
Chris's sister is graduating, getting her bachelor's in engineering. That place is nice.
Mm-hmm. We should go for Sunday brunch sometime.
I heard it was pretty good.
I've gone once.
Was it it worth it?
Uh-huh. It's not that much. It's like 20 bucks or something, 25 bucks or something. What are you doing tomorrow?
If you let me up there, please.
Go to brunch?
Let's see. What time Chris is?
106 on the UTL on the bed, all the way to County Line, of 98.
106 UTL to County Line 290.
Wow. Give me my please. You don't go on that other channel?
123 closing to
Every once in a while I'll use it, but I'm more familiar with how this one works, so when I'm driving somewhere I can like use it easily and see it well.
Yeah. Can't really screw them out.
Code BQ, you're holding a break southbound. 15 at
Did
4,
Colton do one every 15 minutes this year?
year?
They do one last year, or?
Robinson did.
Sick person, medic engine 67, medic squad 67, Estrella Chino, 5454, Walnut Avenue, Unit 59, between Chino and Central Access Road and Vernon Avenue.
Who's the principal now?
203 1087.
So Murphy?
No. John.
He's a teacher, huh? He's an English teacher, wasn't he?
And then he was a
782 788 on the cover.
And then he was principal at junior high. And then he came over there. And this dude is so over there.
That usually seems to be the course of steps. Is you'll go like elementary teacher, middle school teacher, high school AP, and then middle school principal, and then high school principal.
Yeah, but they let kids do whatever they want to do basically. Security just runs around
Clean it up.
but like lunches, they'll be out there, but they don't do anything on making the kids pick up
Subject
their
fleeting
trash
Delta
or
4,
anything like that.
medic engine 74,
They just throw it all over the place. Next to
12010,
the,
Glen Heather Drive,
they don't even make it in the
between
trash
Mountain
can.
High Drive and Green
So we
Vista
go out
Drive.
there and bust our ass picking that shit up. We don't get no back. So,
Commercial investigation, Battalion 912, medic truck 241, medic engine 241, 2 tax 3 at Donovan Resort and Casino, 777, San Manuel Boulevard South, between
But they
Casino
just
Perimeter
basically
Access
pass
Road
all
and
those kids.
Sands Canyon.
kids don't even, security's hardly. I mean, there's a couple good security guards up there.
All Victor and Bravo 3,
I just
medic
stay to
engine
myself,
78,
but-
medic squad 78, 15883, Rock Point Lane, between Dacca Speedway and...
Anything more on the
Elkhart
stuff for your
Street.
brothers?
Get closer.
So do you want to go ahead?
to turn in the packet
Ready to break, westbound 10.
with their information and
Sure.
stuff.
We'll have the
We have the client
Cherry
and whatnot.
15.
And went there
So do
Friday.
you want to copy? You're running a
I forgot to
break
bring my
westbound
social
10
security
from
card.
here.
They
You'll have
need the license and
Cherry
social
to the
security
15
card.
close
So
to
the
the
photocopy with the- One brother gets
Correct, and it'll keep 1 and 2. You have a full closure and
1.5
like
hours a month for help, and then the other one finally got his stuff in, and he's at 21.15. So put those two
100 and something hours.
At $18 an hour.
You get taxes taken out of that, or do you have to?
I think so. But I think since I live with them, I'm exempt. But they live with me. I'm exempt. Yeah, I wish I was able to do that with my parents. The more they are dependent on somebody else, the more hours that it comes up.
You staying home after that?
Huh?
You staying home after that? Maybe.
He's been kind of saying that if I want to come out, he's like, well, don't stay home because of me.
He wants some alone time. You're crowding him. Anything new on your smog? Check engine light come back on, or?
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is just do the 250 miles on it. I got 14 warm-ups as today. Could have already had it. Get the 250 and then just go back and see. Because I kind of think that he was saying that if you do 15 warm-ups and then 250 miles on it,
165 East
then
Hospitality Lane,
75
it like bypasses or something.
216 at Parkway northbound, 250 section northbound, 15 south of Glen Helen. A dark colored Tesla on the right shoulder flames coming from this vehicle.
Uh-oh.
One call.
What you run over? You got videos on it?
Mission units 23-150 south on 215 north of the center. Black pickup sporting Anita Dogs on Adam 1 North Victor. One never says good on record. No further activities been featured 27 of
Anyone copies the control unit, 98.
45 copies and 21 copies.
Can't really tell.
Huh?
I said I can't really see anything. It's hard to tell. It's a crappy camera.
2430 W98.
2430 98.
It's that far quarter or something, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be somewhere over here.
Oh, you back for more? Easy. Thank you.
Vehicle fire, medic engine 79, northbound 15, between Sierra and Glen Helen,
Unless that's it.
Signal Creek
That's it
Drive,
right there.
and 15, freeway north off ramp exit 122.
Hey, Garone. What are you doing?
That's probably it.
I guess that TC off of Maine wasn't much.
Never found it
They were there for 19 minutes.
because nobody found it. I went looking for it. GHP had the call before that for 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
It was somebody, the CHP notes on it. It was somebody, some guy was driving down a dirt road and hit a bush, but he doesn't know where he's at.
Off of Maine?
Mm-hmm. That's where it was plotting. That's where his cell phone was plotting. And then when they call him back, it goes over to voicemail.
I bet you, since right in that area, Okay. Go down Michigan, past Main Street, past Center Street. There's I think it's what, Resincia? No, right before that. They have all those new hosing tracks.
Yeah.
Anyways, you make a right there. I think it's Spring. And you go down, and where the old railroad tracks, right before the houses, the old houses.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dirt road right there, and then there's houses all along there. Well, if you go down there and you make a left to go down this other dirt road, it drops down, and that's where I found that stolen car.
See, I was thinking maybe at the end of Van Buren or the end of DeBerry. So I went down checking those. But, well, whoever that was just kept going.
Go up.
Mm-hmm.
Vehicle fire, Medic Engine 81, northbound 15, between Sierra and Glen Helen, between Sycamore Creek Drive and 15, freeway north off ramp exit 122.
Because it's on the northbound side.
It's funny. She was looking at me and her head goes left and right real fast. What was that? What was that? You done chewing that thing? Are you done chewing that thing? Where's the other bone? Look at it. Where's your bone? She was fighting me out right there. So you talked to him on the phone and he told you about that?
No, he pulled up.
In his passenger's car?
Mm-hmm. Guess who was sitting in the passenger seat? Christian.
What?
Unconscious person, Medic Engine 72.
I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting to see you two together.
5, State Street, between State Street and Briarwood Avenue.
Christian just bought an APX 8000 too.
What's that? Oh, that radio.
Mm-hmm. Got it for $2,400.
Damn.
Because Ethan got one too. So they both have one.
His other radio's what, in the shop?
Yeah, he sent it in. Ethan's like, so now we have one, you gotta get one. I'm like, fuck that.
I'm perfectly fine.
I should have bought the one off of Sean though.
Yeah,
I kicked myself for that one still.
that was a good deal.
Hell yeah, it was. I wanted like $900 for it.
I would have traded the gun for it.
Well, and I told myself then, I was like, I am not spending $900 on a radio. And then once I later figure out like what that radio does and everything. So then when he sold the Harris, I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it.
601, the vehicle was relocated to the core of Arizona.
Which I don't recommend. I don't.
Relocated.
What am I trying to say? I don't regret buying the Harris.
Yeah.
It's been a good radio.
How's that? Canceling your debt thing working out?
Good. Same as usual. Just going. Made a payment today on it.
Way cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw. Here, I'll show you. Did you fill out the stuff and they're looking into everything?
No. For that? No.
Oh.
The debt thing, yeah.
So like I have this. It has an app. Let me see. So that's how much is combined between the 8 accounts. The blue I've paid off. The purple I'm working towards, and the blue, they're still kind of working on it. So like this one here paid that much. That's what the original balance was. That's how much I ended up paying, and this one's down. And then like the Discovery card, that's what the original balance was. That's what I ended up paying. And I could see I was paying $100 every month for however many months that is. And then Chase, same thing. That was the balance. That's what I ended up paying. So it was reduced by that. And I just paid 4 payments of 400, 500 or whatever. And then these ones, so like this one here, that's what the balance was. That's what they agreed on. Which I don't understand how this is going to work out. It's 50, 50, 50. Once a month, $50. But then down here, $3,600. I'm like, how did that work? So I was going to ask him about that, but we'll worry about that later on. Same thing. That's what the balance was. That's what we've agreed on. That's the balance. That's what we agreed on. So usually it's.
So what is your monthly payment?
It's
because you just paid into that company.
Yeah. So every 2 weeks, I pay $232 every 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is. So like right now, my account that they handle is at $532. So then they
make the payments.
They make the payments on when it needs to be made. So as long as I do this every 2 weeks, so my next payment's on May 16th.
What, like the 1st and the 16th or whatever?
No, it's every 2 weeks. So if the month has 5 weeks, then I'll pay 2 and then the first week. So you could do it either the first and second. They give you an option, and it was very minimal. It's like, do you want it every 2 weeks, or do you want it on the first and third Saturday? I'm like, well, what's the difference? Well, the months that have 3 or has 4 weeks versus the months that have 5 weeks, it'll offset it or whatever.
I would have to do it like after the 1st and after the 15th.
I mean, you could do something like that. Or if you just plan it ahead and you set that money aside ahead of time, so when it gets paid and then say it comes out a week after that, you just have that money set aside already. You do something like that. But like I just have it. I have a big on my reminders app. I have all of our bills, and when they come out, and I can just see like, oh, this bill's due on this day. So then I just set that money aside in one of my other accounts.
Like some of them, it's like, I don't want to.
The shots. I don't know how many shots were heard.
You can choose which accounts are on it.
No victims.
It's not all or none. You can do some. Like you can be like, okay, I want these accounts enrolled. Don't touch these though. So when you give them your information, they run your credit. They'll see all your accounts, and then just tell them, no, I don't want this account touched. Don't worry about that. I'll deal with that on my own.
Somewhere?
No, it's all on the phone, all over the phone, all over internet. What is up, Nate?
15.
Welcome.
10:15.
10:15.
I gotta move my stuff.
But yeah, I've had no complaints about them.
Yeah.
It's just that one hiccup on that one account that I need to bring up to them, be like, before it gets too far into it. Be like, hey, is this right? Like, why am I doing all these little payments for like a year and a half to 2, and then it's this amount? That doesn't seem right.
Right.
But besides,
but you can't get any credit cards or anything.
No, because like my credit's kind of shot from it. But it's on its way back up. Like I'm in the fair category right now.
600.
I think so.
Information for yours, 23-152, time is 1 ago, west of 60 from 7
Which sucks because I tried to get approved for I want to get a new camera. And they're like, B&H was like, nope, sorry. I'm like, shit. So I can do it through eBay and get a used camera, but I have to do a down payment of like $1,300.
I still have my $3,500 credit for B&H.
Maybe.
You just have to make the payment. And if you don't pay, you get waivers.
Yeah, 652 right now.
398.
Oh, that's probably
83.
well, mine is. I don't know.
But like, yeah, at one point I don't think I can
Delta 1.
I don't think I can go back further, but
Red
like
172.
2 years ago it dropped down to like I was in like the 400s.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Chris, he's
I
like
copy 24370.
750 or something. It's like,
Jessica's like up there too.
yeah.
That's why she got the Disney credit card
Uh-huh.
and we got all the extra points and stuff. We've been using that, but how we use that is when we spend it, I immediately already transfer that money over into a different account. So then when it's time to pay that bill, all that money is already in that account. How's it going, guys? We've had one fatal crash so far tonight, but besides that, nothing else going on.
Assault, medic engine 283, medic ambulance 282A at 201.
roller, eastbound, correction, westbound, west Riverside.
And South Hatchery Drive.
Let me take that out.
Everyone, I copy 18 and roller eastbound, everyone, I copy 18. Everyone, do you have plate? Edward 1, did you have a plate for that sign I ordered?
Officer, that down is 3rd pay, Civil Sheriff's.
74 Edward 1, do you have a plate for your 29 roller westbound East Green River?
It'll be the last thing that I ran. Getting the party up at Simpson.
74 Edward 1, I didn't get a plate. I copy you're getting the party off at System. Go ahead.
Northbound 15 after 210. Sleepy driver behind the railway station.
Figure 97 with 1126 northbound 15 at the 210. It'll be a sleepy driver. Everyone is clear and current at 2025 Yamaha out of.
When we went to, I took both radios and we went to Vegas. But I had this radio with me when I came out for last week.
1x3 copy. Driver is awake. Foot forward.
I gotta go. So I'll see if I can try to pick it up.
Okay, maybe I'll see you in a little bit.
So I just gotta.
13 to the circle, have a good night.
Zebra 13 to the truck. We have a minute.
Say bye, Roger.
Bye, Connor.
Watch out, drivers. If you're out on the freeway, watch out. He's going to Redlands. Avoid a white Ford Explorer.
Oh, shit the hell out.
24 to 13 on the circle.
24 Zebra 13 on the truck.
Answer 10110.
10110.
Rancho 10110, final coding is actually in a solo vehicle 1182, and myself and 32 will be 1098.
So vehicle 1182, like up to 1088. Oh, yeah, this is.
Roll your window up some, Joe. Thank you.
Information for unit 2252. Northbound 15 from Claiborne on a Tanner Gold SUV and no plates for them lanes with near Miss TC. Nothing further QBD 263 2222.
152 copy.
152 copy. Black House charging a green BMW at night. So like following one another. No further QBD 263.
31, we copy. I'll be on stop. Tyler, just down
30 on the stop, Tyler, 2000.
Unknown if it's going to be one, same as the 83 if Joe 3 wants to check the
153, I copy. Unknown if your speed 1126 will be the same as the 1183 if 203 can check the 2.
203 simple.
203 copy.
Zebra 11.
Zebra 11?
Zebra 11. On the patient.
Just heading, medic engine 71, medic
Zebra 11, I copy
71,
on the base.
16626, Valencia Avenue, between Cypress Avenue and Juniper Avenue.
Station that copies a negative response from 74 Edward 1 that was off at distance camera, so that's rolling. .445, I can over it. 2445, I copy your labor. All units stand by in service until I get a code 4 from 74 Edward 1 off at distance canyon on the 91.
When I reach him via landline, he's code 4. He can clear the air.
31, I copy reach him via landline. He's code 4. Clear the air. All units moving on traffic to base and 213.
31, per Edward 1, his radius CO.
I copy his radius.
Edward 1, how do you copy?
Edward 1, you're 10-2 now, go ahead. Three 153. Sleepy driver is on their way. We're going to be out with an additional 1126, same 1020. 153, copy. The 1126 sleepy driver is on their way. We're out with an additional 1126. .47, 97, the office. Can I get an ETA from Animal Control? 45, that's the thermal, give them a call.
203 copy. UTL NETCs. Thanks.
203 copy, send UTL NETC, send NETC.
Yeah, copy.
2430 copy. Is there a unit line traffic for Rancho?
Medicals inbound on Rock 2 within percent. Zero two.
Is it?
We're gonna be out. We're gonna be nice out with the different 1126 and 1020. It's gonna be a black Honda Accord BL left front tire. Not requesting CHP.
K2TI copy out with a black Honda Accord, BL left front tire, not requesting THP.
Medic Squad 264, 1517, Castons Court, between Sunnyside Avenue and No Cross Street.
Five, 266. Oh, my apologies, 152.
152.
I'll be around 2 CDC, getting mileage of 227.
I copy.
I'll be around to 803, starting to the ending. 1, can you log me off the arrow? Alright, 202.
202.
202, Triple 97, you can show 98.
Super.
Rancho 10152, can you first flight to Phil from 10 Alpha Zero?
Super. $24.45.
75, 010 to the way. Have a good day.
010 to the way. Have a good night. $74.45. 55, go ahead, ma'am. 35 Animal Control advised that the said 1021 back of the gate. You're facing that with a huge hotline.
We'll take care of that, CC.
47 positive.
For 1197, ending 058.
1197, get a lead and 058. Units 23, 103 Cajon and Kimbrook for 4 off-road vehicles, high speeds, ongoing issue. Request unit area checks.
We copy that.
152 copies out of position.
Positive, yes, sir. Say it again, it's 02 is going from Sam Street.
Corner board 45, Animal Control CC.
Yep, that are going to give 30 information. Number 188.
Ambulance transport, Medic Ambulance 94 at Mountains Community Hospital, 29101, Hospital Road, between North Hospital Road and Hospital Road.
Vehicle 103 is an alternate at 1183 eastbound 10, possibly near Tippy.
Let's go check out that crash. Ignore my Roger and I's pistachio shells.
103 eastbound 10, near Tippy, known as east of or west of 1183. Party advisor ran into TC, requested a unit and stopped answering questions. Vehicles possibly facing the wrong way. No answer, I'll go back. Exit 103 and 1022 parties are able to exchange that requested CHP.
Great.
Taylor 1513.
Yeah, go ahead.
Information units checking up into eastbound 10 from Riverside on a dark blue pickup and then plates for main lanes with near Miss TC's. Nothing further, QB 26.
15, 13, go ahead.
15-2.
Go ahead.
Okay, just copy.
Go ahead.